Welcome to Am I the Butt? Please subscribe for more stories. Am I the butt for changing all the locks on my house because my girlfriend keeps locking me out of the bedroom at night? By you/Shako 11175. My girlfriend, 36F, and I, 29M, moved into a house that I bought last year. We argued at first about what each room should be. 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, 2 living rooms, a garage, and a back patio. I wanted an office, and she wanted an office. At first I didn't want to, but I gave her the second largest room for her office, and the largest became our bedroom. I took a significantly smaller room for my office. She occupied the second living room for herself. We slept together in the bedroom, as would any other couple for the first few months. We had arguments here and there, but nothing major. After about 3 months, we had a big fight about decisions involving the house. Pest control, upgrades, modifications, etc. She said since it's my house, she will not be bearing any of the financial burden that would come of disposing of the pests and any issues that would come up with the modifications. I wasn't happy at first, but in the end understood her point of view. I took on the financial responsibility. Shortly after this, I got mad and yelled at her during an argument regarding the pest control and the modifications she wants. It was after that point she started locking the bedroom door at night, forcing me to sleep elsewhere. I tried taking the bedroom earlier than her one night, but she just sat there, keeping me from sleeping until I left the room. It took about 1 month for her to get over it, and we started sleeping together again. This was short-lived. We went on Christmas vacation together, all expenses paid for by me. First-class seats and fancy hotel. Vacation was great. Once we got back, we ran some errands together, and upon returning, she refused to help bring anything inside. She was distant and shut the door on me while I was bringing things inside. I confronted her about it, to which she said I needed to get into the closet. I didn't care about your needs, to which I yelled at her again. She went right back to locking the bedroom door on me. I went away for work for 2 weeks, and once I returned, she still locks the door. I was fed up with it and changed all the locks in the house. While I was changing the locks, she started videotaping me and asking what I was doing. I know my yelling is a direct result of the actions she's taking, but am I the asshole for getting fed up with getting locked out of my own house? P.S. I haven't looked her out of anywhere except my office. She still has access to the rest of the house. Edit. She pays a portion of the mortgage since some people thought she wasn't paying rent or anything. Edit 2. I confronted her about it. I told her the sleeping arrangement ends tonight. I'm currently in bed, and she has chosen to sleep on the couch. And no, I didn't lock her out. We'll update you as it's her birthday tomorrow. TLDR. Anytime my girlfriend and I get into an argument, she retaliates by punishing me by locking me out of the bedroom at night. Hope you enjoying, like and subscribe. Story 2+ update. Am I the butt? My husband, 38M, and I, 38F, had a conversation about a life and death situation during pregnancy. He called me selfish for wanting to live. Am I wrong? By Sunday Sangrace. My husband and I were discussing hypothetical situations related to pregnancy and women's health. I asked him, if there was a life and death situation during childbirth and he had to choose between me and our unborn child, who would he choose? Without hesitation, he said he would choose the child. Then he asked, wouldn't you? I told him I would want to be chosen to live. His response was to call me selfish for saying that. This has left me feeling conflicted. Is it wrong to want to prioritize my own life in that situation? How would you feel in my position? Update. Hi everyone. I didn't realize this could blow up, and I am feeling overwhelmed. But also grateful for each and everyone for taking the time in writing their thoughts and feelings about the matter. And to those who shared their birth experiences, know that you are seen, loved, and held. And to those who are expecting, I am praying for a safe birth for you and your baby/babies. Just to be clear, I am not currently pregnant, but my husband and I are open to having children. The only reason why we had this conversation in the first place is because of my age, and there is a possibility for complications. I couldn't really get into more details for privacy reasons. Know that this matter will also be brought up in marriage counseling in hopes to gain more clarity in what has transpired. Again, thank you everyone from the bottom of my heart. Story number 3. AITA for skipping my brother's wedding because his fiancée excluded my wife from the guest list. My brother James is getting married next month, and what should have been a joyous family event has turned into a nightmare. The issue? His fiancée, Emily, didn't invite my wife, Lisa, to the wedding. Emily and Lisa have never been close, but I wouldn't call them enemies either. However, Emily has always seemed a bit cold toward Lisa. The tipping point was last year during a family vacation. Lisa, who's naturally outgoing and bubbly, struck up conversations with everyone, including strangers at the resort. Emily, who's quieter and more reserved, seemed annoyed by this. After the trip, she told James that Lisa was attention-seeking and accused her of making the vacation all about herself. I didn't think much of it at the time, chalking it up to personality differences. Fast forward to now, and Emily has made it clear she doesn't want Lisa at her wedding. When I confronted James about it, he admitted it was Emily's decision and said he didn't want to push back because it's her day. He added that I should respect Emily's wishes and come to the wedding alone, for the sake of family harmony. I was stunned. Lisa and I have been married for 5 years. She's part of this family. Excluding her feels like a slap in the face, not just to her, but to me as well. When I told James the first wouldn't attend without Lisa, he accused me of being dramatic and trying to punish him for something out of his control. He said I was letting Lisa's hurt feelings ruin his wedding day. Our parents are divided. My dad says I'm right to stand by my wife and that James and Emily are being unreasonable. My mom, on the other hand, thinks I should just keep the peace and attend the wedding because it's not worth destroying your relationship with your brother over one day. Lisa has been deeply hurt by the whole ordeal. She feels disrespected and excluded and told me she would never have done something like this if the roles were reversed. She's trying to be supportive of whatever decision I make, but I can tell she'd be devastated if I went to the wedding without her. It's put a strain on our marriage because she feels like I'm not standing up for her enough. At the same time, James is my only sibling, and I've always thought we were close. I know skipping his wedding will hurt him, and it could permanently damage our relationship. Part of me wonders if I should just swallow my pride and go for his sake. But another part of me feels like this isn't just about one day, it's about standing up for what's right. I don't want to ruin my brother's wedding, but I also don't want to betray my wife or compromise my values. So, am I the butt for refusing to go to my brother's wedding without Lisa?